Americans are eating themselves to death at an alarming rate. According to Lindsay Tanner's article, Americans are eating themselves to death. With Americans consuming junk food amounting to more than 1/3 of their calories, drinking large quantities of soda, and chomping on empty calories, their diets are making them sick and fat and susceptible to early death. When you know the aspects of an unhealthy diet, what its effects are, and how to make simple changes, you can arm yourself with the know-how to start eating healthy. Today, I am going to tell you about how Americans fail to eat healthy, what has caused Americans to choose an unhealthy lifestyle, and to persuade you as Americans on what we should eat to stay healthy. Americans eat more processed foods than, well, anyone, according to Tom Lasky, writer, media, and technology consultant. The diet of an ordinary American has indeed become very poor. The 2000 poor diet, including obesity and physical inactivity, 400,000 U.S. deaths. That's more than 16% of all deaths, and the #2 killer, according to Lindsay Tanner's article, Americans eat themselves to death. Americans eat 31% more packaged food than fresh food, and they consume more packaged food per person than the counterparts in nearly all other countries, according to the New York Times. A sizable part of the American diet is ready-to-eat meals like frozen pizzas and microwave dinners, and sweet or salty snacks. According to the recent release from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, in 2009, only about a quarter of Americans 18 and older reported eating vegetables 3 or more times per day, far below the 2010 goal of 50%. People think of vegetables as time-consuming and difficult to prepare. As the nationwide obesity crisis intensifies and health costs rise, we've only become more aware of the substantial role that diet plays in our health. Here's an example. An average child eating at McDonald's with his large fries and a large soda. Over here is just another example of the difference between an American and someone of another country. Here, actually California is not as bad. The fattest state is right here in the red, Mississippi, and when it gets lighter is not as bad, I suppose. So Colorado is actually doing not so bad. U.S. food consumption. Here in the green is 12%, those would be plant foods, 25% is animal food, and 63% would be processed food. Which brings me to my next topic, as to why Americans choose an unhealthy lifestyle. A lot of reasons we don't eat right is because of the food industry always finding ways to make more profit and the expense and time that it takes to buy in real foods. Industries come up with fast dinners for families on the go. Convenience is what families have come to expect. With the fast-paced lifestyle we are living, convenience has become more of a priority rather than what is better for us. Shopping for healthy foods takes more time and costs more. The processed boxed quick meals will be on the center of shelves of most grocery stores. This is done on purpose, so it's easy to see and is a grab and go. Looking for healthy choice meals means looking from very top down to very bottom, skipping over the center. Unfortunately, the reasons as to why Americans choose an unhealthy lifestyle is quite lengthy. Some reasons would be that we don't like the taste of healthy food, don't have the time to cook, the bombardment of the junk food advertising from TV, radio, and online. Our quick eaters don't know what is healthy, that processed, boxed, ready to cook, just add water, frozen dinners are quick and convenient, or that family dinners have simply become a thing of the past, according to Rob Klein, expert writer. And those are just a few of the main reasons why we choose an unhealthy lifestyle. Which brings me to my last topic on what Americans should eat stay healthy. Obviously, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains are just a few of the main healthy foods we should be consuming. But what should we take out of our diet plays a huge role as well. Cut out fast food meals. Make small steps by packing your lunch, replacing meat-centric meals with whole grains and eating fruits as often as possible. The 2010 Dietary Guideline Advisory Committee concludes that on average, Americans of all ages consume too few vegetables, fruits, high-fiber whole grains, low-fat milk and milk products, and seafood, and they eat too much added sugars, solid fats, refined grains, and sodium. As an American, we should be looking towards improving ourselves by consuming more of these healthy products. The list of benefits of healthy eating is almost endless. Eating a healthy, balanced diet provides nutrients to your body. The nutrients give you energy and keep your heart beating, your brain active, and your muscles working. Nutrients also help build and strengthen bones, muscle, and tendon, and also regulate your process such as blood pressure. Good nutrition can lower your risk of developing a range of chronic diseases. For example, eating more fruits and vegetables can help lower blood pressure and may lower your risk of certain types of cancer. Eating less saturated fat may also lower your risk of heart disease. On my board are just examples of healthy meals that we should be having. We've got fruits and vegetables, more fruits and vegetables, and also seafoods, fish, and over here, this bar right here shows the food that we've been eating at home and how from 1962 down to 2002, how that's decreased and how food away from home has increased. Here's the eating nutrition nutrient dense way, and just pictures of what we should be eating, putting more into our diet of every day. So in conclusion, I have informed you on how Americans fail to eat healthy. I have shown you what has caused Americans to choose an unhealthy lifestyle, and I hope to have persuaded you on what us as Americans should eat to stay healthy. So remember, your body is a machine, and you should be fueling it with the best that nature has to offer. Thank you.